Good morning, children. Welcome to your empty class. Children, today we are going to read second lesson of our empty book. Today is 9th July, so write down the date on the top of the page and write a quotation here. Underline it. Now come to the title of the story. The title of the story is The Missing Goodbye. Children, in this story, we will read about the quality of humbleness. Here is a green box given which tells us what we are going to learn from this story. So let's read it first. Sometimes people are carried away by their success. Despite all the success that we get in life, it is more important to be humble. Humble people are down to earth. They focus on giving rather than taking. They talk less about themselves and more about others. They value others and their feelings. So children, this story is about a technical worker whose name was John Matthews, who once locked into a meat cold room. Then who saved him and how? To know it, let's read the story. John Matthews worked at a meat distribution factory. He joined as a young technical worker, but over the years, through his hard work and dedication, he rose to the position of the chief manager. So children, there was a man whose name was John Matthew. In beginning, he was a technical worker. Technical means relating to the operation of machine. It means he works related to the operation of machines, but through his hard work, he promoted and rose to the position of chief manager. Next para. One day when he finished his work, he went into the meat cold room to inspect something. Suddenly, the door closed and he was locked inside with no help inside. Although he screamed and knocked with all his might, yet his cries went unheard as no one could hear him outside. Most of the workers had already gone. So children, one day when he went into the meat cold room for inspection, suddenly the door locked automatically and he locked inside the room. He shouted for help. He tried his best to open the door, but all the efforts was useless because most of the workers have already left for their home. Next para. 5 hours later, when John was on the verge of death, the security guard of the factory opened the door and saved John's life. John then asked the security guard how he got to open the door, as it was not the part of his work routine. The guard smiled and explained, "I have been working in this factory for 35 years. Hundreds of workers come in and out of the factory every day. I have seen many people rise to high position here. You have also been working here for almost 20 years and have risen to a high position. But you are the only one who greets me in the morning and says goodbye to me in every night when leaving after working hours. Your humbleness touches me." He continued, "Others treat me as if I am invisible." So children, for 5 hours, the John Matthew remained locked into the room, and when he was about to die, The security guard opened the door and saved him. Then John asked him how he came to know that he is inside the room and how he came to check the room because it was not the part of his duty. The guard smiled and explained him that I have been working in the factory for 35 years and I had seen many people getting promoted to higher positions, but no one is as humble as him. Even, he said to John, even you got promoted to the post of chief manager, but your humbleness is same. He said that he is the only person, means John Matthews was the only person who says good morning and goodbye to the security guard in evening or morning. This, he said to John, your humbleness touches me. He further added that for other people's he has no value or no use, as he is invisible for them. Children, invisible means that which cannot be seen. The other people treat him that he cannot be seen to them. So next para, warming the man with a hug. The guard continued, today like any other day, you greeted me in the morning with a pleasant hello. But curiously, after working hours today, I observed that I have not heard your bye, see you tomorrow. Hence, I decided to check around the factory. With a warm smile on his face, the guard said, I look forward to your greetings every day. By not hearing your goodbye today, I knew something had happened. So guard, here the guard, children, here guard hugged John Matthew and said to him that today you have greeted me with a pleasant hello in the morning, but as usual, after working hours, I didn't heard your goodbye. So I was curious to know why are you still inside the factory and haven't come out to go home yet. Hence I decided to search around the factory. So he further added, I always want to hear greeting from you. So children, very often in life, we do not greet others or treat them well because we think too highly about ourselves. Sometimes we wait for others to approach us and do not connect with them because we are engrossed in self-pride. Humble people are warm to others and make every person they meet feel great, just like John Matthews. Children, very often we don't greet others thinking that we are superior than others. As a result, we do not connected with them. But humble people always warms others and make them feel great like John Matthews. So, here is the reflection of the story. Children, we may be living a prosperous life, but we should always be humble in our behavior. We should remember where we came from and those who helped us get to where we are. We should be humble and should value people and relationship. No matter how high we rise in life, we should always be grounded. Children, we should never forget those people who helped us in our getting success in life. There are so many people who helped us in our life so that we can reach to the success. So here moral of the story is, no matters how high we rise in life, we should always be grounded as John Matthew. So children, read this story.